what's up? Today I have my baker's hat on, ready to do some serious baking. But it's not that serious because I'm going to show you how to do an absolutely delicious Lenten light chocolate cake. Going to knock your socks off. Ready in no time with a beautiful glaze on top. Mind-boggling. It's that delicious, and I am really excited to get the show on the road. So, preheat your oven. First things first, 350 degrees Fahrenheit or about 160 degrees Celsius. Get that off and going. One less thing to worry about. And now we are ready to do some baking. So, to start us off with this, a very, very easy recipe. I'm going to start with my dry ingredients. I'm going to take 3 cups of all-purpose flour. Going to go in here. Oh, and by the way, I'm not even using a mixer. It's all going to be done by hand. I got 2 cups of sugar going in. Oh, live a little. It's only a little sugar. 2 teaspoons of baking soda are going to go in here. Half a teaspoon of baking powder, as well as a teaspoon of salt. 6 tablespoons of the best cocoa you can get your hands on. That's going to go in there too, and it's going to give us our chocolate flavor. That's it for the dry ingredients. Slowly start mixing the dry ingredients. I previously said this cake was suitable for Lent, so for those of you that are observing, this is absolutely fantastic because there's no dairy, there's no eggs in this at all, so it's a delicious way to not go to hell, basically. The next thing to go in is 2 cups of water, a teaspoon of vanilla. The hell, I'll just use this. Perfect. That's going to go in there. 3/4 of a cup of veg oil is going in there. And lastly, the kicker to this is a little white vinegar, 2 tablespoons. So take a spatula and slowly start mixing this around, folding all your ingredients into each other. All right, so that's my batter pretty much done. Nothing to this. I'm using a 10-inch form pan. You can use whatever you have. You can use a plain round one, square one, rectangular, whatever. Because of the oil in here and because I'm using a non-stick pan, this is basically not going to require any pre-greasing. Just try and get all this out of here. That's absolutely perfect right there. So now I'm going to pop this into my 350 degree oven for about 45 to 50 minutes, give or take, or until you do the toothpick test and it'll come out clean and you'll be ready to go. So my keki is ready to go. It's out of the oven. It's completely cooled now. The whole name of the game for the next part is to make sure your cake is totally cool because I'm going to do a glaze for it. Now, here's the thing. At this point, you have options. You can leave it as is. You can put a syrup in it. You can put icing sugar on its own, like just dust it with icing sugar. You can do whatever you like. Today, I'm going to glaze it. So now, let me just grab this and see. You got to loosen it up a little bit around here just to make sure that it doesn't come out and looks all caca and it looks the way it's supposed to. So that's perfect right there. Now this, I'm going to take a nice fancy schmancy thing here. I'm going to take this, I'm going to put this over top like this, center it as much as I can. Don't make me look bad. All right, do this. What do you think? That's awesome. Got a little residue there, not a big deal. but it looks exactly the way it's supposed. Oh, and it smells fantastic now that I took the pan off. I'm impressed. So that's awesome right there. Now, the next thing in terms of glaze, I'm going to show you the absolute easiest, most foolproof glaze ever. And it's a chocolate glaze, no less. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a cup and a half of icing sugar. I'm going to do a quarter cup of cocoa and just mix this through so the icing sugar and the cocoa powder get thoroughly combined. All right, that's good there. Yes. Now here's the whole trick to this is adding in your water gradually and very, very slowly. So in terms of tablespoon increments, you don't want more than that because what's going to wind up happening is it's going to turn into this slushy grossness, and that's not what you want. You want something that's smooth and creamy. So clearly we need more water. So what I'm going to do now is real simply take something like my measuring cup that I was using and drizzle it over nice and easy and slowly. So that, my friends, is my chocolate cake, Greek style. And it's also no dairy, no eggs. It's also suitable for Lent too. And normally I would like leave this, but I'm gonna cut a piece right now because just the kind of glutton that I am. So rich, so moist, yet it's also light as well. Very chocolatey. If you're a chocolate lover, you are absolutely gonna love this. So that's it for this episode on my Greek style chocolate cake. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Please hit that like button if you did, and consider subscribing for more updates and more of my recipes all the time. I upload at least 3 times a week, so there's always some fresh or new idea to add to your recipes. Until next time, please take care of yourselves and each other, and I will definitely see you on the next one. Much love. Bye for now.